Hello, welcome to this third session of this fourth introduction series. It is actually the number 12 of a full set of sessions dedicated to, the very basic fundamental actions, foundations of the Iyengar yoga method. And they can all be practiced with very few equipment, 2 bricks, 1 belt, and 1 mat per people. So it's made especially for those very, very beginners, also for those who maybe don't know about Iyengar yoga but want to have a good taste of it. And normally, very often when people don't really know or never practice Iyengar yoga, or they practice at home, they don't have that much equipment. So that is also characteristic of this introductory session, these 12 sessions. And in this one, I am introducing Virabhadrasana 1, the warrior 1, that can be also considered as the very first back extension and is a standing pose. And after that, also, I will introduce a facilitated progression and facilitated version of Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation in Iyengar yoga style. Ready? So sit in Svastikasana, straight, in front of you. Gather yourself for the practice. We will chant 3 times Om together. If you know the invocation to Lord Patanjali, you can also chant it with me. Both palms of the hands in front of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Close the eyes. Breathe normally. Exhale, empty your lungs. Yogena citasya padena vacham malam sharirasya chavadyakena yopa karutam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi abaho purushakaram shankachakra-sidharinam sahasra-shirasam svetam pranamami patanjalim. Hari Om. Bow the head to the chest in direction of your heart. Release the hands to the sides. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the head. Open the eyes. Take Tadasana. You are taking Tadasana, but with the belt. And you take the belt as wide as the shoulders. The midline of the front shoulder will be the distance. All right. So once there, you will have the belt on your wrist. You will take Tadasana feet apart. And I will ask you first to move the shoulders away from the ears, shoulders down, shoulder blades into the back ribs, and then extend fully the elbows down with palms of the hands towards each other. Okay? To stay in Tadasana. And when you go to Tadasana, first have the hands on your hip. Bend a little bit the knees. Move the body weight towards the back heels. And feel that the sacrum moves in. Coccyx tailbone is moving down and forward. Pubis is moving forward. Keep the sacrum in, the tailbone down towards the floor, the pubis forward, and standing on the back of the heels, extend the knees. Keep this condition so you stay tall and you feel the skin of your glutes moving in the direction of the back of the heels. Press with the big toes on the floor, toes spread down on the floor, outer ankle in and up, inner ankle out and up, kneecaps up, front thighs up. Now shoulders back, shoulders down, sternum up. And from there now, release the hips, palms of the hands towards each other, and extend the arms down. And when you extend the arms down, keep resisting with the wrist towards the belt. And especially you are resisting more the top of the wrist close to the thumb. So the top of the wrist close to the thumb is resisting more. And you may feel slightly the skin that connects the side chest with the front shoulder spreading outwards. And maybe this helps also. It helps you to feel the spreading of the skin from the brims of the sternum towards the brim of the chest. And the rest of the resistance of the wrist on the belt allows to have space between both scapulas also open. Now moving the arms down, pointing the hands down, and increasing the action on the back of the heels, lifts the sternum up. Keeping this condition, move the chin away from the chest, keeping the back of the neck open long, and pulling the skin of the throat upwards, creates an extra pull on the skin of the sternum, lifting, lengthening the front body without shrinking the back body. Now move the chin down and release. Remove the belt. But stay in Tadasana 1 moment, feeling the condition created, the imprint of the previous work. Okay? Now, always in Tadasana, bring the left. You can be just watching me. Don't give the back to me, or you will not watch. So now, you are going to move your right arm first, and you place the wrist, and the left is grabbed by the right, and you're pressing on the sacrum bone, not on the lower back, on the sacrum. I'll stay on the back of the heels, and to help the sacrum to move in and the tailbone down, ischium down, and pubis forward, you are pulling the skin of the sacrum down in the direction of the floor. So when you are doing so, simultaneously, the shoulders are moving down and the sternum is moving up. So now you are helping with the pressure of your wrist on the sacrum to create this elevation of the front body. Once this is created, now I exaggerate the action of the shoulders moving backwards. So you discover this space again between the side of the chest and the shoulder. And with the shoulder moving back, you renew the action pressing on the sacrum, but also when the shoulders are moving back, discover the pressure of the shoulder blades, the pressure of the shoulder blade into the back ribs, and that creates the lifting of the sternum. So it's a circular movement. The shoulders move back, down, shoulder blades in, lifting the sternum. Chin up. Keep the back neck long, creating an extra length on the front body. Move the head again down. Release the hands. Stay in Tadasana. We repeat with now. It is the left wrist on the sacrum, grabbing the right hand. Feet apart, feet parallel to each other. Stay on the back of the heels. Inner knees back, inner thighs back. Move the skin of the sacrum in the direction of the heels. Shoulders down, shoulders back, shoulders down, shoulder blades in, lifting the sternum. Chin up. Chin down. Release. Yeah, you saw different condition on the body. Maybe now is longer than before, wider than before. Once again, stay in Tadasana, feet apart. Right hand on the sacrum, grabbing the left. Do the same actions. Pay attention to the front ribs. So you are not hitting the front ribs forward. Front ribs are always towards the body. Chin up. Keep the condition on the front body, just moving the chin down. And from there, without disturbing the condition on the shoulders, on the chest, change both hands. Both hands turn, palm of the hand first towards the screen. Then move the arms up. And palms of the hands are now facing the ceiling. And you are sharpening the skin to the muscle and the muscle to the bone on the hands, the arms. From there, shoulders are creating still this circular movement, chest up. Once again, chin up, stay on the back of the heels. Move the chin down, and then release. The arms like an airplane, as it's called Vimanasana. Vimanasana arms. So once again, we go now instead with the left hand on top of the sacrum, grabbing the right. And do the same actions. Stay on the back of the heels, lifting the front body, shoulders back, shoulders down, shoulder blades into the back ribs, sternum up. Keep that conditions. Turn the palms of the hands towards the skin, extend the elbows. Arms parallel to the floor. Skin of the outer arm moves to the muscle, muscle to the bone. Shoulders back, shoulders circular movement again, lifting the chest even more. Stay always on the back of the heels, Tadasana. Leave the chin. Chin down, and then release. Good. Take the belt again. Once again, you are in Tadasana, feet apart. Nothing changed in the distance of the belt. It should be fine. So now, palm of the hands towards each other, elbows towards the front ribs. You have Tadasana condition on the toes, big toes, heels, arch of the foot, ankles, kneecaps up, front side up, inner knee back, inner thigh back. Okay, sacrum in, spine up, lengthening from the sacrum to the crown of the head. And now slowly, you move both arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, using the slight resistance towards the belt to create space on the collarbone area, on the scapular area, And it allows you to maybe work better on the rotation of the outer upper arm and outer upper arm forward. Now move both arms back. Don't hit the front hips forward. Keep lengthening from the side of the hips, the armpits. Not arching now. Just stay straight. Crown of the head pointing. The projection of the crown of the head goes down, pubic bone down between both heels. And then from there, renew the actions on both arms. And now lift the chest and move the chin up towards the hands, keeping the back of the neck long. Move the head down and release down. Remove the belt. The belt close, but down to the floor. Stay in the center of the mat, both hands to the hips. Bend one leg, bend both legs, open one leg, open the second leg. Turn out the right foot, turn in the left foot. And now you're moving into what you know already. You were following the previous classes. It's almost this Parsvottanasana condition. So from here, left hand goes to the sacrum and right hand is over the left hand. You press into the sacrum and lift the chest by moving the shoulders back, shoulders down, inner shoulder blade into the back ribs, chest up. Move the chin away from the chest, lengthening the front body even more. Move the chin down, release. Come to the center. Turn the left leg 90 degrees to the left, turn in the right leg, and you resist. Left femur towards the hip, right foot from the outer heel to the pinky toe to the big toe, rotating the thigh and rotating the hip, right hip towards the left. Right wrist of the sacrum, grabbing the left hand. Move the skin of the sacrum down towards the floor. Shoulders back, shoulders down, shoulder blades in to the back body, lifting the sternum, chin up. Lengthening the front body. And then chin down, release. Bend one leg, both feet together, Tadasana. You do the same with a little bit more distance between both feet. Both hands to the hips, bend both legs, from one leg on the second leg, Tadasana Padasana. Then turn out the right foot, turn in the left foot, and the right femur moves into the hip, right hip moves back, left foot from the outer heel to the pinky toe to the big toe. The left hip moves towards the right. Left wrist to the sacrum, grab the right hand, Paschimo Mani Bandha. Shoulders down, shoulders back, down, shoulder blades in, sternum up. And now bend the front leg. Up. Bend the front leg. Up. Bend. Up. Bend. Up. Stay there. Renew the actions on the shoulders, down, chin up. Keep the chin up. Lengthening the front body. Chin down. And once again, bend and now stay. So keep the front body. Be aware of the position of the sacrum. That helps to move the sacrum more vertical. Press on the left outer foot. From the outer heel towards the pinky toe. Resist the front knee back towards the hip. and then back, and both feet parallel, both hands to the hips, bend one leg, out to the center, Tadasana. So that was Virabhadrasana 1, legs work, with the lifting of the chest. Observe the body each time that we pass by Tadasana. Be aware of the changes that happen after the pose, and the present moment when you watch what happens inside your skin. Both hands to the hips, bend both legs, one, Uddhva Hastasana. Turn out the left foot, turn in the right foot, simultaneously, left femur back, rotation of the right hip towards the left leg. Right wrist on the sacrum, grab the left hand, move, press with the wrist, the sacrum in down towards the floor, shoulders back, shoulders down, shoulder blade in, lifting the chest. And now bend the front leg, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Stay there. Renew the actions on the shoulders, lifting the chin up, lengthening the body more. Move the chin down, keep the condition on the front body, bend the front leg. Virabhadrasana 1 leg, warrior 1. Extend the leg, both feet parallel, both hands to the hips, and one leg. Tadasana. Okay, you remember Vimanasana, how we went into Vimanasana arms. We are going to do exactly the same in this pose. Yes? Both hands to the hips. Bend both knees. Turn one leg, second leg. Turn out the right leg, turn in the left leg, facing towards the right of your mat. Left wrist on the sacrum, grab the right hand, renew the actions, shoulders back, shoulders down, shoulder blades in, lifting of the sternum. Lift the chin up, lengthening the full body. Renew the actions on both legs, left outer foot from the outer heel to the pinky toe to the big toe, rotating the thigh towards the right leg, pressing on the front heel, front foot, right femur in. Now bring the chin down and bend the front leg. From there, keep the conditions on the shoulder, palms forward, palms up towards the ceiling. Sharpening the hands, sharpening the arms, the skin of the outer upper arm towards the muscle to the bone. Vimanasana. From there, extend the leg, both hands to the hips, feet parallel, turn both feet to the front. Tadasana. Stay in Tadasana 1 moment. Both hands to the hips, bend both knees. Uddhva Hastasana. Turn out the left foot, turn in the right. Right hand to the sacrum. Grab the left wrist. Press with the right wrist the sacrum in, sacrum down. Shoulders back, shoulders down. Inner shoulder blade into the back reach. Sternum up, chin up, lengthening the front body. Chin down, keep the front body long, and bend the left leg. Now extend the elbows, palms of the hands first to the front, then outside, both arms up, parallel to the floor. Vimanasana. Skin of the outer upper arm, triceps is towards the muscle. Extend the leg, both hands to the hips, feet parallel, and one leg, second leg, Tadasana. Both hands to the hips, bend the knees, bend one leg, open the second leg, turn out the right leg, turn in the left, both hands stretch down, turn palms of the hands to the front, outside, both arms parallel to the floor, Vimanasana arms. You the actions on the shoulders from here, chest up, chin up, lengthening the front body, chin down, keep the front body long, bend fully, 90 degrees, the right leg. Arms Vimanasana, both arms straight over the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Outer upper arm forward, outer armpit forward. From there, extend the leg, turn to the center, release. And one leg, bend the second leg, Tadasana. Both hands to the hips, bend the knees, open one leg, open the second one, turn out the left, turn out the right simultaneously, right femur in, rotation of the left hip towards the right. Extend the arms back to the floor down, keep position, Vimanasana arms, shoulders down, shoulder blades into the back ribs, sternum up, chin up, lengthening the front body, move the head down, keep the front body long. Bend the left knee, 90 degrees, Vimanasana. Stay active on the right outer foot, extending the knee, sacrum in, the left front knee towards the hip, both arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, outer upper arm forward, outer armpit forward, that is Virabhadrasana 1. Extend the left leg, turn to the center, release both arms, bend one leg, second leg, Tadasana. Good. First, good taste of Virabhadrasana 1 and progressive variations of it. Take the bricks, feet apart, extend the body from the hips to the armpits, standing forward, and go to Ardha Uttanasana. You can stay here. You want to try rest Ardha Uttanasana, you can go with the hands to the side, drop the head, allow the head to move in the direction of the floor. The body weight towards the front heels, front feet. Abdomen is relaxed, released. The abdomen is released. Have more chances that the lower back releases. Lower back releases. It releases the skin on the back of the top back side towards the glutes. It releases as well. And also you calm your breathing, calming the breath, calm your mind. In Ardha Uttanasana, you are in Ardha Uttanasana, you can go already up to Tadasana. Both hands to the hips, Tadasana. Good. And now you kneel on the floor, Virasana. Take the bricks close to you. Chaturangasana, hands forward in front of the line of the shoulders. Press with the knuckles equally, 5 fingers pointing to the front mat. Forearms to the hands, arms to the hands, resist with the hands to the mat so the shoulders move away from the ears already. And from there, you can go to Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward facing dog. Align the crown of the head, pointing it between both hands. The inner heels move away from the toes, disappear behind the toes. Front ankles back, shin bone back, kneecaps up, front sides up and back, inner knee back, inner thigh back, hip back, outer upper arm and armpits down. Okay, look forward, knees down, Virasana. So, ladies in their menstrual cycle, from this point it's better that you take some forward bend. Otherwise, now we lay down on the stomach. Watch first. So what we are going to do now, lying on the stomach, we are grabbing the floor with 5 fingers or with the palm of the hand in such a way that we are pulling from the floor. And when we are pulling from the floor, the front ribs are moving 1, 2, 3 centimeters towards the hands. So what I am doing now, what I just did is lengthening the front body by pulling with the hands from the floor. Now I can do the same, projecting the feet away from the central part of the body. So away, I move the feet away from the head. I also am lengthening the front body, the abdominal area by these actions. Now I place the dorsal foot on the mat with the toes pointing slightly inwards and the heels slightly outwards. So I create, when I'm landing the legs down after this axial projection, I land the legs in an internal rotation of the sides. And now I bring both hands close to the ribs, to the floating ribs. And I'm pressing with the 5 fingers down, and my wrists are almost touching the ribs. My forearms are perpendicular to the floor. And the elbows are moving towards each other. Now, if you remember all the work that we started to do in Tadasana, we were pressing on the back of the heels, moving the sacrum in. So now we are pressing with the dorsal feet, and we move the sacrum in. So the pubic bone is moving towards the floor. And now keeping the hands conditioned as explained before, you are moving the shoulders back, shoulders in the direction of the feet. And then is the circular movement of the shoulder blades into the back ribs. And now here you can start it by moving the elbows also back and down towards the floor. And now you feel the pressure on the hands is changing. So you are pressing with the hands down and towards the front mat. And that creates a circular movement on the chest, lifting the chest up. And you are doing a sort of very little Ardha Urdhva Mukha Svanasana is the start of the upward facing dog. Then slowly come down, forehead down to the floor or to the mat. Once again, hands, 5 fingers pressing onto the floor, wrist close to the ribs, elbows towards each other, shoulders back towards the ceiling, shoulders towards the glutes, sacrum in by pressing with the front feet, elbows move down towards the floor, hands push down to the floor and towards the front mat. The shoulder blades are moving into the back ribs, and the sternum moves forward and up. And then slowly down. Last time, pressing with the hands, wrist close to the rib cage, elbows towards each other, dorsal feet pressing into the floor, skin of the glutes move towards the heels, sacrum in, pubic bone to the floor, shoulders back, shoulders down, shoulder blades in, elbows towards the floor, hands pushing down to the floor and towards the front mat, active on the knuckles, active on the fingers. And slowly come down. Okay, push your hands, Chaturangasana, Virabhadrasana. So it is exactly the same action that we were doing before, first in Tadasana and then working in Virabhadrasana, and now it helps us to understand how we want to lift the sternum and the chest. So also you can take now the thumbs inside of the armpit, taking the muscle, the tissue that is on the chest, and what you want is to create this circular movement on the elbows. And this circular movement on the elbows, because now the elbows are moving, is not really transferred to the shoulder blade. But ideally, what happens when you have the hands on the floor or when you have the hands on the sacrum, the wrist on the sacrum, is that it transfers the action to the shoulder blades. And then the sternum stays lifted, as we did during all the class. So now, we take the bricks. We place the bricks in front of the line of the knees, exactly in front of the line of the knees. So there is a separation. It's the same separation as you normally use for Chaturangasana and also for the downward facing dog. So you have the brick, blade shape at the distance a little bit more than the brick. These bricks are thick. So if you have smaller bricks, you have to adapt. Okay, you can also, you have bolsters at home, you can also have a bolster in this way. Okay, and if the brick is very small, you can have maybe some little support that allows you to have the brick high enough. Now watch what we are going to do. From here, we go to Chaturangasana. And now you align really the bricks with your thigh. Now from Chaturangasana, we move the hands in front of the line of the shoulders. This is the departure point of Adho Mukha Svanasana. But instead of going to Adho Mukha Svanasana directly, we go to the plank pose. And from the plank pose, we bend the elbows slowly with control until the thighs, the front thighs, are on top of the bricks. And now you place the big toes on the floor, outer feet to the outer knee, femur to the hip, sacrum in, and now shoulders back, shoulders down, roll the shoulders, and that is exactly what you did before, but with the support of the bricks, you are probably able to extend the elbows. Press with the knuckles, press with the fingers, shoulders back, sternum up. Legs are in Tadasana. From there, we'll come down, bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana, and from here, plank pose, Chaturangasana, and then Virabhadrasana. Ready? Chaturangasana. Place the hands in front of the line of the shoulders. Turn the toes into the mat. Resist with the forearms to the hands, arms to the hands resisting to the floor. Directly plank pose. Plank pose, slowly come down. Stay with the front sides on top of the bricks. Adjust possibly both feet. So heels away from the groins, outer feet to the outer knee, femur to the hips, sacrum in. Roll the shoulders back. Shoulder blades in, extend the elbows. Inner knees move up, inner thighs move up. Don't squeeze the glutes. Keep the skin of the glutes over the sacrum as much as possible. Release. Press on the fingers, moving the shoulders back, sternum lifted. Pubic bone moving down towards the floor. Allows the skin of the front body to lengthen towards the sternum. Now bend the elbows. Chaturanga Dandasana. From there, push into the plank pose and directly Chaturangasana, Virabhadrasana. Good. Now, you follow me? We add one more pose. So we add Adho Mukha Svanasana is going to be the first pose. Now once again, Chaturangasana. In Chaturangasana, both hands in front of the lines of the shoulder. Turn the feet into the mat. Forearms to the hands, arms to the hands, resist with the hands, shoulders towards the ears, up, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your Adho Mukha Svanasana, outer upper arm down, outer armpit down, front ankle back, shin bone back, front side back, hip back. From there, inhale before moving, and as you exhale, you go towards the plank pose, and you finish the exhalation in Chaturanga Dandasana. From there, shoulders back, and inhale, and you go towards Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. And then exhale, next exhalation, you come down again to Chaturanga Dandasana. Now comes the hard part. Inhale, going into the plank pose, and you finish with an exhalation, reaching Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 3 full, complete breathing cycles. Renew the actions. And then slowly come down. Chaturangasana, and then Virasana. So we are going to add one more pose, actually two more poses. You just follow me. When we will have the second and last Adho Mukha Svanasana, instead of going to kneel, we're just going to work back with the hands to the bricks in Ardha Uttanasana, right? You're not sure about what I'm asking, you just do, repeat what we just did, you go to Virasana, and then you watch the last part of the sequence. So, Chaturangasana, both hands in front of the line of the shoulders. Renew the actions from the hands, arms, forearms to the hands to the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, going into the plank pose, reaching Chaturanga Dandasana. 4-point pose. In this case, we have 6 thanks to the bricks. Roll the shoulders and shoulder blades into the back body. Extend the elbows. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, full supported on the sides. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, going towards Adho Mukha Svanasana, and we finish with the exhalation. And from there, we are going to move back with the hands forward, adjusting the distance with the legs. And we go to Ardha Uttanasana on the bricks. And we can, if you need, you can change the bricks depending on your range of motion and capabilities. And that was one pose. I said there are 2 poses. The second pose, both hands to the hips, and slowly come up. Tadasana. That is our facilitated Surya Namaskar. Let's go with it. So come to Tadasana with me. From there, both hands to the hips. Exhale, lengthening from the hips to the armpits. Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Change the bricks, blade shape for the support of the sides. Move back both feet. Bring knees down, close to the bricks. Bring both hands forward. Chaturangasana. Move the hands in front of the line of the shoulders. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, and as you exhale, pass by the plank. You finish in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, and exhale to finish some reaching Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay there for 3 breaths. And work forward lightly with both feet. And then back with the hands. Stay in Ardha Uttanasana. Can change the bricks if you need. Change the position of the bricks or keeping them like that. Both hands to the hips. Tadasana. Last time, inhale, lengthening the front body. Exhale, down Ardha Uttanasana. Now move till you kneel, with the knees closed, the distance that you already checked before. Chaturangasana, both hands in front of the lines of the shoulder. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale, go towards Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe here for 3 times. And look towards the hands. Work forward a little. Work back with the hands to the bricks. Ardha Uttanasana. Both hands to the bricks. Tadasana. Release. Good. That was the progression to a facilitated version of Surya Namaskar. Of course, we can build much more, but as the introduction series, I think is more than enough. And I hope you got a little bit sense of all these alignments and all these actions, how we build everything from the peripheral parts of the body to then reach the center of it. So now, take the bricks close by you. Go to Chatush Padasana and then Setu Bandha with the bricks. Keep the head, back of the head outside of the mat. Stay well centered into the mat. Have the bricks nearby you. Both feet close to the glutes, feet parallel to each other. Grab the mat, outer mat. Dorsal hand towards the floor, back of the shoulders down to the mat. Inhale, the arm moves towards the chest. Exhale from the back heels, inner heels towards the toes. Sacrum moves towards the heels, calves, then back of the knees. Renewing the actions. Stay active on the inner feet. So the inner thighs are moving down towards the floor. Don't over contract the glutes. Work more from the feet. Work more from the hands, from the arms, shoulders. Okay, then as you have enough space, enter the pelvis to place the bricks. Take the bricks vertical. And then you bring sacrum, so both sides of the sacrum in each brick. And you grab again the outer mat. And you roll the palms of the hands towards the ceiling. You keep pulling outside the mat and also towards the feet. eyes towards the chest. Air towards the chest. Air goes towards the back rib, towards the ribs, ideally towards the back ribs. Keep active. That gentle pressure activity on the back heels to the inner heels, to the big toes. Always the front knee moving towards the hips. Feel maybe the movement of the organs, lifting up the pubic area, pelvic area, towards the upper chest. Now move both feet together. You feel you can move both feet together. Now press actively with the left foot on the floor and move up the right leg, bending the knee. Shin bone parallel to the floor. Both inner feet are active. Right outer foot to the outer knee, femur to the hip. See, feel if you can fully extend the leg. Only if you can fully extend the leg, then go for it. Otherwise, keep the leg bent. In both cases, outer foot to the outer knee, femur to the hip. Bend the right knee. And slowly bring the leg down. Both feet together. Transfer the weight now and the pressure to the right foot. Active on the inner right foot. Lift up the left leg. The shin bone parallel to the floor. Mount of the big toe away from the inner knee. Outer foot to the outer knee. Femur to the hip. You feel that you can extend fully the left leg. Extend. Outer foot to the outer knee. Femur to the hip. Inner knee away from the face. Inner thigh away from the face. Bend the left knee. Shin bone parallel to the floor. Slowly bring both feet down. Now again, feet apart, but feet parallel to each other. Outer foot parallel to the outer mat. Bring the actions on back of the heels, from the inner heel to the toe to the front toe. Front knee to the pelvis, to the hips. Inner organs lifting up towards the chest. Now press on both feet, lift the pelvis up, and remove the bricks. Slowly come down. Stay down for a while with the legs bent and feet to the floor. Allow the knees to move towards each other. Turn the feet in. Now turn to the side. And stay fully into your mat for the final Shavasana. So lay down on your spine. Stay well centered on the mat again. Same distance from both hips to the outer mat. Pull the outer mat towards the feet, towards the sacrum moves towards the feet. Extend one leg. Extend the second leg. Release both feet outwards. You can adjust the head if you need. Move the shoulders away from the ears when you are adjusting the head. And then from the shoulders to the elbows, elbows to the hands, thumbs, index fingers, rest of the dorsal hand, and then forearm to the floor. Close the eyes or keep them open but calm. Observe the breath. Shavasana. Stay in Shavasana for at least 3 minutes. Namaste.